Hello mga ka-Powerbank, and once again this is Teacher Jesse at sa video na to pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa division of whole numbers and dividing numbers mentally. Ito ay ang Module 5 sa Quarter 1 ng Mathematics 4. Okay, so pero bago yan, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe ng aking channel, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe and click nyo din ang notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aking mga ipopost na math tutorial videos. Okay, simulan na natin. Let's start with the drill. Can you multiply the following numbers mentally? Kasi ito yung lesson last time. Multiplication of numbers mentally using the distributive property. Okay, so bibigyan ko kayo ng 10 seconds na timer, pero you can pause the video if you need more time. Okay, let's start with 12 times 14. Go! Okay, time's up. So, the solution using the distributive property, it is ang 12 times 14 is equal to 12 times the value of each, which is 10 plus 4. So, 12 times 10 plus 12 times 4. This is 120 and this is 48. So, the answer is 120 plus 48 is 168. Did you get the correct answer? Okay, so the answer is 168. 68, checking. So, 12 times 14, tingnan natin kung tama. So, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 1 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. And then we add, this is 8, this is 6, and this is 1. So, our answer is correct. Okay. So, this time, let's have another one. 15 times 11. Go! Okay, time's up. So, this becomes 15 times 10 plus 1, which is 11. And 15 times 10 plus 15 times 1. And 15 times 10 is 150, tapos 15 times 1 is 15. 150 plus 15 is equal to 165. Okay, so, let's have the checking. 1 times 5 is 5, and then 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 1 is 1. And we add, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 1. Correct. Okay, meron akong tinuro sa inyo na shortcut nito, yung multiplying a number by 11. What you're going to do is just write this 1, you just write this 5 dito sa pinakauna, ganyan. Tapos i-add mo yung dalawa, 1 plus 5, which is 6, tapos kopyahin mo yung 1. Yan, so 165. 165 ang answer. Okay. So, great job. Okay, let's proceed now with the lesson 1, which is dividing 3 to 4 digit numbers by 1 to 2 digit numbers without and with remainder. Okay, so paano ba yan? Let's have the let us study activity of your module. Let's take this example, which is story problem. Marvin harvested 245 santol in his farm. He divided them equally among his friends. How many santol did each of his friends receive? Okay, so alam nyo ba yung prutas na santol? Okay, so nakaharvest siya ng 245 noon. Tapos, dinivide equally daw niya among his 5 friends. So, ibig sabihin, if you're going to analyze this problem, then we need to divide this 245 by 5 so that we can get the correct answer. Kung ilang santol ba ang ilang pieces ng santol bang nakuha ng bawat isang friend. And he has 5 friends. So, for the solution, what you're going to do is this one, 245 divided by n. Wherein this 245 is this, what we call the dividend. This 5 is what we call the divisor. And the answer is what we call the quotient. Okay, tandaan natin, dividend, divisor, and the quotient. Okay, so, paano ba mag-divide ng numbers? So, first is we are going to write the dividend. And then we are going to draw this symbol. This is what we call the long division. Okay, so, and then we are going to write this divisor here. Pagkatapos, start ka na mag-divide dito. Dito ka magsisimula. Kaya lang ang 2 is not divisible by 5 or kulang ang hindi magkakasya kung paghatiin mo ang 2 ng into 5. So we are going to proceed to the next place value, lower place value. Take natin tong 4 na to para maging pwede ka nang magkapag-divide. And if you are going to take this second digit, becomes 24. So 24 divided by 5, pwede na. So 24 divided by 5 is 4. Kasi 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Okay? Pero may remainder na 4. Hindi kasi pwedeng diretso ka sa 5 kasi 25, 5 times 5, 25 na. Lalagpas ka na sa 24. So dito lang tayo sa 4, tapos may remainder tayo na 4. Okay? Importante, ang remainder hindi lalagpas sa divisor. Kasi, or hindi ka parehas ng divisor. Kailangan less than talaga. Mas maliit. So 4 times 5, pag ganyan, pabalik is multiplication. So 4 times 5 or 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Tapos isulat natin dito. And then we are going to subtract. 24 minus 20 is equal to 4. Or 4 minus 0 is 4 and 2 minus 2 is 0. Then, the next step is what we are going to do is we are going to bring this down. Itong 5 na to, lagay natin sa baba. And we are going to take it as a number. So, this becomes 45. Tapos, i-divide natin ng 5. So, skip count ka lang. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Eksakto. Walang remainder. 9 ang sagot. So, we are going to write 9 here. Katapat ng 5. And then, 5 times 9 is obviously 45. Walang remainder. And then, 45 minus 45 is 0. And wala ka nang kailangan i-bring down. So, that's the time that we are going to stop. Okay? And we will take this as our quotient. So, our quotient is 49. Tapos we do not have the remainder because it's 0. Kapag may non-zero digit dito, yan ang tinatawag nating remainder. So the answer is 49. Check natin. 49 times 49, which is the quotient, times the divisor. Kasi pabaligtad tayo kung mag-check. Okay? So the answer, the quotient, which is 49, opposite ng division is multiplication. So times 5. And then 5 times 9 is 45. And then 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4 is 24. And the answer is correct. Okay. So, yun ang process kung paano mag-multiply ng, mag-divide ng whole numbers. Okay, let's have another example. We have 265 divided by 4 is equal to n. So, this is the dividend, this is the divisor, and this is the quotient. Okay. Then, we write 265. And then, divided by 4. The divisor is 4. Hindi pa rin pwede sa 2. So, proceed tayo sa 26. 26 divided by 4. Skip count ka lang. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Lagpas na. So, 24 lang tayo. So, hanggang 6 lang tayo. Which is, so, sulat natin na 6. Tapos, may remainder tayo na 2. 6 times 4 is 24. Tapos, subtract lang natin, 6 minus 4, 26 minus 24 is 2. Ayan, yung remainder natin. Yan ang answer dito. And then, we are going to bring this down, yung 5 na yan. So, 25 divided by 4 is 6. 6 pa rin. Tapos, may remainder na 1. So, 6 times 4 is equal to 24. Tapos, yan yung remainder na yan. 25 minus 24 is 1. This time, meron tayong remainder, tapos wala ka nang i-bring down, ibig sabihin we will stop and we have the remainder in our quotient. So, sulat natin dito yan, which is remainder 1. So, 66 remainder 1. Check natin. 66 times 4 is equal to 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 4 is, regroup these two. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 2 is 26. And our answer is 264. Bakit hindi ka katulad ng 265? Because kailangan pa natin i-add ang remainder na yan, which is 1. So, 264 plus the remainder, which is 1, is equal to 265, and we got the correct answer. Okay? So, this time, let us practice. Siguro, pipiliin lang natin dito. And we are going to focus now on the 2-digit divisor, kagaya nitong 11, we have 13 and 21. So, bukan natin ang number 2, which is 125 divided by 11. So, yan. Sulat natin 125 and 11. We cannot divide this 1 by 11, so proceed tayo sa 12. And 12 divided by 11 is 1. 1 times 11 is 11. 12 minus 11 is 1. Then we bring this down, yung 15. 15 divided by 11 is 1. 1 times 11 is equal to 11, and we are going to subtract, and we have the remainder of 4. Therefore, our answer is 11 remainder 4. Okay? Huwag na natin i-checking. Kasi na-prove na natin kanina na tama yung mga answers kapag sinunod natin ang mga steps. Next, subukan natin ang number 4. 160 divided by 13. Okay, 16 divided by 13 is 1. 1 times 13 is 13. Tapos 16 minus 13 is equal to 3. Bring this down, yung 0 na yan. Kahit 0 yan, i-bring down yan, kailangan. So 30 divided by 13 is 2. Kasi 13 times 2 is 26. So may remainder na 4 pa rin. So the remainder is 4. So the answer is 12 remainder 4. And finally, subukan natin ang number 5. 410 divided by 21. Ayan, medyo malaki. So kailangan mong mag-skip count ng 21, or pwede ka mag-trial and error or guess and check. So 41 divided by 21, 1 lang kasi kung 21 times 2, magiging 42 na. So lagpas ka na sa 41. So kailangan 1 lang. 1 times 21 is 21, and then 41 minus 21 is equal to 20. And then we bring this down. This time medyo malaki. Meron akong ginagamit dito na technique, yung tinatanggal ko muna yung last digits nila, yung sa ones place. So assuming na wala tong 1 tapos wala tong 0, magiging 20 na lang divided by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. Okay? So ang target mo is either 10 or 9 or 11, depende sa ganyan. So 10 yung sa gitna. So kumbaga nandyan talaga yung answer dyan, 9, 10 or 11. Okay, so let's start trying with number, kasi kung 10 kasi 21 times 10, dagdagan mo lang to ng 0, 210 na lagpas na sa 200. So ang clue natin is 9. Subukan natin ng 9. So 21 times 9, pwede mong applyan ng mental multiplication. Kung 21 times 9, it is 20 times 9 is 180. Tapos 9 times 1 is 100, is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. So 180 plus 9, 189. Okay? Yung last topic. Pero kung hindi, subukan natin. 1 times 9 is 9, and 9 times 2 is 18. Madali rin naman. So 189. Swak na yung hinahanap natin. So 9. Our answer is 9. 9 times 21 is 189. Tapos subtract natin. This 0 minus 9, you cannot subtract. So we are going to borrow from here. However, this is 0 also. So kailangan din natin mag-borrow dito sa kabila. So magiging 9 na to. Tapos magiging 1. Tapos this becomes 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. And then 9 minus 8 is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So our remainder is 11. So it is 19 remainder 11 is our final answer. Okay, so we have lesson number 2. How about dividing mentally 2 to 4 digit numbers by tens or hundreds or by 1,000 without or with regrouping? Okay, paano to? So let's have let us practice activity from your module. Solve for the quotient mentally and accurately as you can. Okay, so let's try 1,000 divided by 10. Okay, so apply pa rin natin ang long division this time. So 10 divided by 10 is equal to 1. 1 times 10 is equal to 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. And then we are going to bring this down. So yan, bring down na yung 0 na yan. 0 divided by 10 is 0. Any number divided by 0 divided by any number is equal to 0. Okay? Wag lang 10 divided by 0, hindi pwede yon. Pero kung 0 divided by 10, 0 ang sagot nun. So 0 times 10 is 0. So any number multiplied by 0 also, 0 ang answer. So 0 minus 0, puro 0, no? Then 0, bring down na naman tong 0 na to. And ito na yung last na kailangan natin i-bring down. 0 divided by 10 is 0 na naman, and 0 times 10 is 0 pa rin. And then we subtract and 0. So wala tayong remainder. Okay, so the answer is 100. Kaya lang, ang task dito is we are going to solve mentally. Okay, ano kayo yung technique para ma-multiply or ma-divide natin ito mentally? So kung titingnan nyo, itong parts na to, napakaraming zeros. So ibig sabihin, pwede nating hindi na gamitan ng long division. Ano yung steps? So, ito yung gagawin natin. So, this is the shortcut in dividing a number by powers of 10. Ano yung mga powers of 10? We have 10, 10 raised to 1 is 10, 10 raised to 2, powers kasi yan, exponent. 10 raised to 2 is equal to 100. Kumbaga, 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So, yung 10, 100, and 1,000, yan ang mga powers of 10. Pwede pa yan 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Ayan. So, tingnan natin. We have 100 divided by 10. So, ano yung steps? First is, isipin natin yung na may imaginary na decimal point dito sa pinakadulo. Itong number nito, yung 1,000. Yung dividend natin. May decimal point dito. Next is, we are going to count how many zeros are there in our divisor. Sa ating divisor, isa lang ang zero. Next step is i-move natin tong decimal na to papunta sa left side, papasok dito sa higher place values. Kung ilang zeros yung na-count natin dito sa divisor. So, since mayroong 1 lang na 0, then we are going to move this decimal point here. So, malilipat na to dito. Okay? Sa gitna ng dalawang zeros. So, kung isusulat natin, magiging ganito. So, 100.0. Okay? And then, after that, sulat natin 100.0. Since 0 lang naman yung nakasunod, wala nang mga non-zero digits, pwede na natin yung tanggalin kasi wala rin namang value yan. So, this becomes 100. So, kung compare natin, parehas yung result. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin i-apply itong technique na to. Okay? Let's have this one. 1,900 divided by 100. So, ganun pa rin. May decimal point and then we count 1, 2, there are 2 zeros and then move 2 places, 1, 2. And the result is 19.00 or equal to 19. About 2,250 divided by 1,000. Ganun pa rin. Sulat natin yung, lagay tayo ng decimal point and then we count 1, 2, 3. There are 3 zeros. So, 1, 2, 3. This time, sulat natin 2.250. Okay? Dito, importante, kasi nagsusulat tayo ng remainder. So, meron tayong remainder na 250. So, our answer is 2, remainder 250. So, kumbaga 1,000 times 2 is 2,000, tapos plus 250. So, 2,250 nga naman. Okay, so, this is the shortcut in dividing numbers by powers of 10. So, ganun lang. Napakasimple lang. Okay? Or, another one, although parehas lang naman yung concept nun, is by just removing the zeros. Kumbaga, ganun pa rin. Kanina kasi ang ginamit ko dito is yung ganito. Forward slash, tsaka itong mga mag-move ng decimal places. Pwede rin, cancel out mo lang kaagad. Ganyan, para mas mabilis. Yan. Kagaya nito. Since the divisor is 10, tinanggal lang kaagad ang 0. Kasi isang 0 yan, isang 0. 62 na kaagad. Dalawang zeros, tinanggal ang dalawang zeros, 23 na kaagad. Tatlong zeros, ayan, tinanggal kasi 1,000, so 51 na kaagad. Ganyan, yung isa rin sa visualization nun. Okay, so, apply natin. Subukan natin yung technique na yun. Okay, ito yung shortcut na tinuro ko kanina. How about applying the other one? Ganun pa rin naman ang result. So, cancel out mo yan and cancel out mo. So, 100 ang natira. So, this is 100. Ayan. 1,900. Tanggalin mo yung dalawang zeros. Ayan. Kasi dalawa dito. Tapos dalawa rin dito. 19. Next. Ganun pa rin. 3 zeros kasi dito. So, 1, 2, 3. So, cancel. Tanggalin mo rin tong tatlo. And then, 2. Remainder 250. Okay. So, meron kayo remainder na 250. Okay, so we are now down to our last activity, which is the let us assess. So I will give you a few seconds, and then you can pause the video if you need more time. What you're going to do is encircle niyo yung, or isulat yung tamang sagot, applying the shortcut in dividing numbers by powers of 10. Okay, so bawal gumamit ng mga long division, kundi titingnan mo lang, and then apply mo yung shortcut na yon, and then you are going to choose the correct answer. Subukan nyo. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I will now reveal the answer. So first is divided by 299 divided by 100, so dalawang zero, so move ka lang ng dalawang places, so magiging 2 remainder 99. Letter B. Next, isang decimal place lang or isang zero lang, so 1. 44 remainder 5. Saan si 44? Ayan, remainder 5. Next, dalawang zero, so move mo lang ng dalawang zero, maging 6 remainder 54. Saan si 6? Ayan, letter D. And number 4, 5,012 divided by 10, isang zero lang, so move ka lang ng isa, magiging 501 remainder 2. And the last one is divided by 1,000, so 1, 2, 3. So pagka-move mo dito, magiging 8 remainder 0, 1, 0, or yung 0, 1, 0 is, it is just 10. So it is 1,000 remainder 10. Okay? Mag-ingat, hindi ito ang tamang sagot. Dapat ang letter D ang answer. Check natin, 1,000 times 8 is 8,000 times 10 is 8,010. Kasi kung ito yung sagot natin, magiging 8 times 1,000 is 8,000 plus 0.1. So magiging 8,000.01, which is not the correct answer. So the correct answer is letter D. Okay? So that's it for today. I hope that you got the correct answers. And huwag kalimutan, if you like this video, if you have learned something, please paki-like naman and paki-share sa iba para makatulong din sa kanila. Lalong-lalo na sa ating mga mag-aaral na nag-aaral ngayong may pandemya. Okay, so see you next time. Thank you.